Hey everybody, how you doing? How you doing? This is Reverend Dr. Antonio Arnold, aka Beast Mode Airborne. How's everybody doing? It's a great day. It's a great Monday. What time is it? Morning. It's still morning. It's hard to believe it's still morning. Okay. Yes, it's still morning, everybody. Hope all is well. Hope all is well to you and your families. Guys, it's another Veterans Disability Benefit hack today. And I'm going to talk to you about Veterans Disability Benefits, okay? I want to talk to you a little bit about Veterans Disability Benefit. But one thing, what? Oh, it's not, I can't put it on there. Why can I do that? Okay, that's fine. Guys, I just got back from, I had an appointment this morning at the VA for some acupuncture, which was very good for my pain in my shoulders and all of my other extremities. And I'm so glad that I am able to get the help I need and the care I need that has been earned. And so many veterans have earned. But like always, I run into veterans every day. And every time I go to the VA hospital or my VA appointments, or to just around the neighborhood, or even to a restaurant, run into veterans who have served during the Vietnam era, Korean War era, World War II era, who are not receiving any veterans disability benefits and had some traumatic experiences, injuries. Guys, if you have a family member who had a traumatic event in their life as a veteran, been injured while on active service or for training, please help them file for VA disability now. Okay? It is not too late. I don't care if you're 80 years old. I don't care if you're 70 years old. I don't care if you're in your 60s, like, well, I'm approaching 60 and it come another 6 months. I don't care if you, whatever age, you get the services, the help, and the benefits that you earned. You served our country. You put on the uniform. As you can tell, I still have my coat, my little coat right here. I just don't have my name tag on. But it's still, nevertheless, I'm still the same Antonio Arnold who has served his country. All this tells my story. Been there, done that, guys. Plus served in the Air National Guard through the Air Force, active duty. It says Air Force on the tag. And I'm proud of my service to my country. I enjoyed every bit of it. But I'm here to tell you guys, especially my Vietnam era brothers, please, guys, you deserve it. You earned it. Get the benefit you deserve. I mean, some of you guys are not obtaining the care that you deserve. A lot of you paying out of pocket. There's veterans today paying out of pocket for health care. A lot of veterans who had retirement, and I'm not a financial advisor, but who have, I used to be, but who have who policies that converted into annuities, the annuity money has run out. And that was their retirement. It was a good plan back in the day. It was a great idea, but it's not, it don't last forever. And all they have is Social Security. They have no military retirement. The retirement for their job ran out because it was an annuity, part of an annuity. Okay? Guys, if you're a life insurance agent, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not an agent and I'm not licensed. Okay? So I'm not a financial advisor. I just know the products. But the thing is that gets me, guys, the guys feel like they not worthy or don't qualify or they don't want to take the time. I don't know what it is, but they're missing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars in benefits and income. And after talking with this guy, I know he can use the extra $500, $700, $1,000, $3,000, or even $4,000 a month. So I told him, it's not too late. I'm gonna put a business card together that will give him the help guy, put him send them some guidance. That way I can give it to them for either point of contact, or they can purchase my book, The Art of Filing for Veterans Disability Benefits, which goes into detail on how to go through the process or how to obtain other benefits that are, especially grants for vehicles, for homes, especially, and I mean, there's so much stuff out there, guys. I mean, I talked to a veteran just earlier today, and there's a lot of veterans who are not obtaining their benefits, guy. And I don't know if it's the paperwork, their fear of the paperwork, or fear of not knowing. But the beautiful thing is there's a lot of auxiliaries out there, like the Disabled American Veteran, the Veterans of Foreign Wars. There's other agencies that's out there to help veterans. That's earmarked to help veterans. All you had to do is call, set an appointment, or talk to the guys, or talk to them, have them obtain your information, and you give them an authorization to represent you for veterans disability benefits. There is no reason in my airborne mind that any veteran should be out without what they have earned. There should never be not one veteran homeless. Listen what I'm saying, brothers and sisters. There should be not one veteran homeless. If you're a veteran who is homeless, I know you got a government phone, listening in, you go to this auxiliary on Washington Street and get some help. Or Google the Disabled American Veteran, have them ask for help, and then join them. I'm a lifetime member. Or join the VFW. These guys are advocates for you. If you don't know how to feel squat, you have no clue on how the medical jargons, or you haven't gone to an appointment in years, you start going to an appointment, number one. And number two, you go and get with someone who know what they're doing to fill out those paperwork. There are also independent providers who will help you. Of course, they'll charge a fee to help you with the paperwork. Now, if you again, go to the auxiliary first. Get the freebies first. There are attorneys who are earmarked. If you're not working, you're retired or medically retired and not working as a result of military disability, there's attorneys out there who will represent you at no charge at the beginning, but I mean, of course they'll charge a fee if you win. Will help you. Will take your case and file for no disability. Now, here's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. Vietnam veterans, Korean War, the Dominican Republic, those who were in the 82nd Airborne who got deployed to the Dominican Republic for an operation. I forgot the name of the operation, but nevertheless, you served. I don't care if you served in Lebanon back in 1983 or Just Cause or any other cause, Grenada. Guys, if you're injured, you got any kind of issues, you should file for disability right now. Some of you are not doing it. And there's no excuse for it. Of course, it's your life. It's understandable. Hey, it's your thing. You don't trust the VA. The VA is not the VA of the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. It's not the same. It's not the same bureaucracy that don't look out for veterans. The VA medical care is not the same as the same bureaucracy of years past. These guys really are earmarked to help you. I'm living proof. And it's time, guys, you got a loved one who's sick. You got a loved one who got some issues but have served. You got proof of service, DD-214s. Or if you don't know how to obtain one, you go online to the VA.gov and you file for one. Set it up account and file for one. Now, I'm telling you, you're going to face some resistance from your family member because I don't want nothing to do with the VA. They want to put their military life behind them, but they're cheating. Veterans, you're cheating yourself and you're doing a disservice to your family. Because I'm telling you something, that was the best decision I ever made going to the VA. Because now my burial plot, I don't have to worry about cost for a burial plot. I don't have to worry about too much for high cost in health life insurance. I don't have to worry about having access to my home because I have some, because of the grants, I have some equipment. I don't have to worry about the high cost of deductibles because all my stuff is paid 100%. I don't have to worry about income because I have a pension or a based on my service connection injuries that pays me every month. You earn it. If you got a military retirement, I don't care if you get a scratch turn gangrene, you go file for disability right now. I don't care if you only did 3 years and it was peacetime. You got an injury, you file for disability right now, Airborne. Why? Because it's going to help you. And it's not just helping you, it's helping your family. There's families struggling because you refuse to file for disability claim. And your family deserve more, deserve better. They're selfish of you, Airborne. I'm asking you, I'm beseeching you now as a fellow soldier, but also as a pastor, who's been a minister of the gospel, who loves you, to love you enough to tell you, go out there and get what you need for your families. There's too many programs out there to help veterans. There should never be a homeless veteran in America. I was talking to this guy and he's 80 years old and he has no disability benefit. He had a PTSD moment from his service on ship and never got help. Never got help. You got a guy who served our country in Vietnam, and never got help or a pension. Guys, there's two types of benefits out there. Let me tell you something. Okay, there's, of course, there's service connection, compensation. Okay, that's a whole different animal by itself. And there's a pension that pays monthly, up to $1,500. Okay, the pension pays up to $1,500. The compensation pays based on your medical, based on your disability, based on service connection, that pays up to almost $4,800 a month, depending. If you have any loss of use of your limbs, guess what? That's extra. Some people getting up to $5,000, $7,000 a month. Is it starting to click in your ears, Airborne? Does it making sense, soldier, airman, Marines, Navy? Is it starting to make sense, Coast Guard? Or SpaceX, Space Force? Because we got Space Force now. Guys, there's so much stuff out there that it's pathetic, guys. You can get your kitchen renovated to your needs. You can have your bathroom. I have my bathroom redone. My shower unit, brand new, redone through the VA. But you got to come to the table and say, I need help. You got to go to the table and say, Doc, this is what's going on with me. Then you file for service connection stuff. Because without documentation, there is no conversation. And that's for real. That's for real. There's programs to help you out there. And it bothers me as a veteran when I'm talking to great people who served our country back before I was born or after I was born, and they ain't getting nothing. It bothers me. And maybe it's the paperwork, the bureaucracy intent, and dealing with the wait. I mean, and anything, even with Social Security disability, there's a waiting time. Okay? So you just have to be patient. But it just bothers me to see my brothers and sisters. I'm talking everybody's my brother. I don't care what color is your fur. I don't care about fur. I served 22 years in the military. I've been around all over the country, place. I've seen people from all over the world. And I have a whole different mindset when it comes to fur. I can care less about fur. I care less about this, about this. That's all I care about. I don't care. These are my, like Jesus said, these are my brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters need help. And a lot of them don't understand, and I only can touch base, plant a seed for that one moment. But as you, as the family member, have a great deal to offer to show them that it is real and they can apply and get the help they need. The rest is up to you. I mean, if you're a spouse, don't let your spouse die without you, without him or her, obtain the necessary compensation. So when something happens to them, excuse me, I almost bit my tongue, you still get the compensation, spouse. Do y'all hear me? Just like in some places, depending on Social Security laws, I mean, certain law books and Social Security, well, if you've been married for a certain period of time, whoever Social Security pays the most, that spouse can elect to receive that amount. Did y'all know that? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving advice, but I'm telling you some facts. For veterans, if you got compensation coming to you each and every month and something happens to you, that compensation continues for you as long as your spouse will live. Okay? Just like the military retirement. She gets it. The fat spouse, the spouse gets that retirement pay for the rest of their life, as long as they don't remarry, of course, as far as retirement. As far as military retirement goes. Not so certain about the compensation side, but I know if something happens to me, my wife don't have nothing to worry about financially. Check still comes every month. Okay? So I'm here to tell you guys, get up and get some help to get your compensation. Somebody's getting that check. Why are you leaving money on the table? That's your money. You earned it. You went out there and got up early in the morning, raised your right hand, and report at 0600 to whatever boot camp you went to, and was up early in the morning and bed late at night, up every day, and then then after that you were just doing your job. There's no reason, guys, no reason is God's green earth that you should be. There's no reason why you should not be receiving your compensation, what's due to you by now. Okay? So, that's pretty much all I want to share today. How you doing, John, Mr. Brother Johnson? Hope all is well. But if you know a veteran, share this video with them. And if you want to learn the art of filing and want to get familiar with some of the paperwork, I have a book that I have published. It's called The Art of Filing for Veterans Disability Benefits. It's available on Amazon. I have the basic information book. That's $15 per book, paperback, on Amazon. They've got the hardcover book. That's an 8x10. It goes a little bit more detail. And the master book, which has color, that talks about grant in more detail, fishing license more detail, hunting license more detail. You know you can hunt for free, fish for free, right? If you want to hunt, well, just read the book. There's stuff you can get your car. If you have a car, guys, there's grant to redo your car, okay? Or your van. There's equipment you have access to. But if you ask not, you receive not. That's just the bottom line. And the book is a guide to help you ask the right questions or ask for those equipment, those things that you deserve, but also to obtain those compensations that you deserve. It also is there for those who deserve a pension whose income below Social Security or at Social Security levels. Again, I say again, there should no reason that a veteran should be homeless. Rent is $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Some places $1,500 a month. And if you're only getting $500 a month on Social Security, and you served our country and you refuse to file for compensation, then you are where you are. It's your choice. But if you can say, I wish there was another way to do this, then guys, listen up. File for compensation, and if they get turned down, file an appeal. If you decide, well, I didn't get injured, I didn't get sick, I wasn't exposed, I was very healthy, I did 3 years, I was supercharged. Guys, let me tell you something, our body go through the ringer no matter what we're doing, okay? Infantry for sure. And file for the pension then. But medical records, it's a key. Go see a doctor. Go see a specialist. If you got migraine headaches, nightmares, can't sleep, go see a doctor and say, I can't sleep, so you can get your check for insomnia. Because most likely it could connect to be service connected. It could be. Anxiety can be service connected. You see a lot of dead bodies, then it could be service connected. I smelled a lot of dead bodies in my days. Some of you have seen the most horrendous things in life, and you wouldn't file for disability. Think about your children. Think about your spouse. Stop thinking about you being selfish. And you go out there and take care of your family. You take care of you. Take care of you. I met this young guy, and I say young, has such a beautiful wife, beautiful personality, and he doesn't have any compensation at all. His retirement ran out, and all he got is Social Security. And he served our country in the Cold War, in the hotness of Vietnam, and yet he gets nothing. That's inexcusable, and it makes me angry. So, I'm not angry, but I'm just, I'm very passionate about the veterans. I'm very passionate when I was working for the VA. I'm very passionate when I was serving in the Army, through the Army Reserve, and Army Active Duty, when I was serving in the Air National Guard, Air Force Reserve, Air Guard AGR program, and I served a little bit of AGR because I got the order to prove it. I was an AGR. And after that was Title 10. Guys, I've been there, done that. I'm here to help you. You know, doesn't matter if you have your records or not. You serve. You got DD-214. Well, I don't know where my DD-214 is. Okay, let's go to put in a request for archives to get your DD-214 now. You got a computer, you can log in. They'll send you an email that is available. You go there, pull it out, PDF, print it. Save it on your thumb drive. There you go. First step, number one, the most important step is proving your military service is complete. The rest is just going through medical records or wherever records that's available. Some of your records got lost in sauce. I was injured. I fell off a 50-foot rope going through basic training, injured my back in basic training, and guys, there's no record on it. 1985. There's no record from Fort Benning. So I understand. I know. But that doesn't mean you give up. Doesn't mean you stop. You go out there, you go get it. All right? You go out there and get what's yours. And guys, if you're in pain and you need a naturopath offset, and I'm just going to sidetrack this one, if you need find a way to where there's a better way to help you with pain, then give him my wife. She's a health coach. Give him my wife. Hey, Steve. Hey, Frank. How you doing? It's good, Yeah, but there's a lot of veterans. Hey, I'm just talking about veterans. I talked to some veterans today, and a lot of them not getting any kind of benefit. One had a PTSD from serving in the Navy. The other one had served in the Army, and they're not receiving any compensation. One of them served in Vietnam. It's Vietnam era. His ship was off the coast of Vietnam while they were launching aircraft to bomb Vietcong targets. And he got PTSD because remember, there was a lot of accidents on ships back in the days. And a lot of injuries. A lot of guys didn't make it. But I'm here to tell you guys, he didn't file for disability. He's in his 80s. So I'm beseeching families, help your mom, dad, brother, sister file the paperwork and get the disability they deserve. Or the pension. You can file for either the pension or the compensation related to your injuries while or disease while on active service.
You call it?
Huh?
You call it?
You go call it 12.
Okay.
You're gonna call it 12. We got a few more minutes. Yeah, I told him to call it 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm just talking to. Remember, I was talking to that gentleman earlier today. He didn't get no VA. I almost broke down crying. And I wanted to, and I tried to share with him that he still can file for disability. Because he said out of his mouth his retirement expired, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that tells me he only getting Social Security. Social Security ain't much. Okay? It's not much. Some people get 700, some people get 500. That's not, man, that's some people only get $1,200 out of the whole budget, and that's it. So I wish I could sit down and talk to him a little longer and really get some stuff going for him. But I know time was the essence of things. That wasn't in my, and I'm just hoping that I could plant a seed and we'll get back to him. But guys, if you got a family member, please, who's a veteran, I don't care if they served in World War I, and they have no compensation, no disability, please help them with the paperwork. If you need some guidance or some help, of course, the auxiliary is a good source. But if you want to get a heads-up idea of what to do, order my book today, The Art of Filing for Veterans Disability Benefit. If you want the master's book, the master book will cover everything, including grants, and have colorful pictures in there of the equipment that you can obtain through the VA. I put the link on it. That's available. The other one that's $15. That's available too. All you had to do is go VADisabilityBenefit.net, and they'll take you to what you need. You'll be good to go. But anyway, guys, it's been an interesting day. I mean, I talk to veterans all the time, and I keep finding more and more of my brothers and sisters in the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, Space Force, and in Coast Guard who are not receiving compensation, and they are having hard times right now because of something they experienced on active duty, while in duty, or while at theater, and they don't understand how to fill out paperwork. So please, guys, help them with the paperwork. If you're computer literate, help them file online. Help them file the paperwork, or help them connect them with an auxiliary. But get the book; it gives you the insight, and that way you have the right questions. It'll educate you to a point where you can ask the right questions and understand to fill out that paperwork. On the master's book, it has the form. I have a step-by-step process in the book. If a young soldier can do it, God bless it, you could do it. I've been an infantry instructor for years ago. I've been an infantry officer years ago. Civil affairs, PSYOP. I've been quartermaster, water purification, combat engineer, plumber. So I've done a lot of stuff, including other stuff I can't think of. Can't remember the name. But the point of the matter is, if you got somebody in your family, you owe it to them to help them get what they need. So with that, as a pastor, I beseech you to do that, to help them. Please do it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. Brother Steve, God bless you. Brother Jamar Johnson, God bless you. Anybody else who chime in, thank you so much for chiming in on your busy schedule. I'm going to put this everywhere. Got questions about VA disability benefits, get with me, because I've done both. I got Social Security disability benefit and VA disability benefit. I can talk both worlds. Anyway, guys, God bless you. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining in. In the meantime, y'all have a great day. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year 2025. It's going to be better than ever before. In the meantime, this is Reverend Dr. Antonio Arnold, a.k.a. Beast Mode, Airborne, signing off. Airborne out.